Hello, this is Marty Eddington, and today I'd like to talk about some enlightenment experiences I've had. Really fascinating stuff. As an engineer, I wouldn't have believed this if it hadn't actually happened to me. So in 1973, I was in college, and I took a meditation and chakra opening course from a gentleman who was a middle-aged physicist and also a psychic named Sam Lentine. He's no longer with us, but he was a big influence on my spiritual explorations. And in this course, we learned meditation techniques, but we also learned how to open our chakra in the crown and take in energy through the top of our head. And boy, was that dramatic. It made a big difference in my life. In fact, it can be almost psychologically destabilizing when something you've read about actually happens to you and you feel it. If I felt the energy in my body, it helped open some other chakras to some extent. And it just was a very dramatic thing. In fact, I saw one guy who had done this who became pretty destabilized and dropped out of school, unfortunately. So you have to be really careful when you do this and do it with a good instructor. So this helped my spiritual development and paranormal development for many decades. The next big event that happened to me was about 2011, when I took a course from a shaman woman. And one of the things she did one night was she led me through a heart-opening experience meditation. And in this meditation, I learned how to open my heart chakra, and I had a dramatic effect of this meditation. I felt strongly connected to everything around me, and the people around me I felt much closer to. It changed my life because then every time I met people, they saw me in a different way. It's hard to explain. But people were a lot more familiar with me automatically. Also, for many years, I think most of my life, I'd had a really strong feeling of loneliness and like I needed someone to fill something in my life, a gap in my life. But when this happened and the energy came into my heart, which I could feel, by the way, it changed my life dramatically. And I no longer felt this emptiness or like I had to have somebody in my life. Now, even though I'm divorced, if I wanted to have a girlfriend or a new wife, it would be more a matter of, did they contribute something to my life rather than I feel like I need somebody. Anyway, I believe we can go through multiple evolutions of enlightenment in our lives, and that it continues forever. Even after we're dead, we keep learning and being enlightened. And these are a couple of my experiences that happened. I hope you find it interesting. Thanks for listening.